2 to 4, they can barely talk. They can't consent. That's grooming. 5 to 11, such vulnerable, impressionable ages. You got to be careful what you tell a kid that age. They'll believe anything. No, they can't consent. That's grooming. 12 to 15, as much as you wish it weren't true, it's grooming. They can't consent at those ages. I know 16 and 17 may be old maids by your standards and in your culture, but, well, that's grooming. Even though the state of Tennessee tried to strike down marriage age restrictions, the Republicans here did. We know what they really want. They voted for the guy who said what he said about his daughter and likes to peek in on underage beauty contestants. That's who they supported and put all their chips in. So we all know, all the people on the left of fascism, we know what you are, but still, integrity is admitting the truth, even if it may damage your argument. Like I did in my original video, when I said that there's some drag shows I've been to, maybe I wouldn't want a kid to go to. But that's my choice as a parent. Maybe not a 6-year-old, but maybe a 16-year-old. It's all up to the parent, right? These aren't those drag shows that they're protesting. These drag shows are family friendly. And beyond that, the disclaimer of parental advisory suggested, parental discretion advised, or whatever it is. All of that is the end of the argument. It was the end of the argument for masks when you didn't want your kids to wear masks and it shut down schools, traumatizing kids that in ways we can't measure. When they didn't want to get the vaccine and your kids got sick and some of them didn't make it. When nobody looked at you and said, oh my gosh, that's nuts. Do the thing, right? Parental choice was there. Parental choice when you didn't want your kids to learn about real history and how horrible you and your grandparents and parents were. CRT, that was your choice. Homeschooling and sending kids to church schools so they can get a half-ass education that should never be valid and recognized by any institution, but that's okay. We all let parental choice ride, and you're not out here going after parental choice when it comes to your kids sitting in their rooms watching Netflix and watching God knows what horror things and sexualized shows, and you don't look at any of that. You don't give a flip about that because it's homophobia, bigotry, and something you can shine a spotlight that doesn't shine a spotlight on your kid now telling their friends and therapists what you've done to them. The other side of it is I have a master's degree in teaching, which a lot of that is psychology. And here's what I've learned later in life that is the blowaway of this entire thing. All of these ages legally and psychologically. From 11 and under, that's pedo. From 12 to 15, that's hebephilia. And from 16 to 17, that's ephebophilia. Please look those terms up. The church knows them.